Hey everyone, KitaSean here, so welcome back to another Fate Grand Order video. So in this video, we're going to be talking about Louhi, the brand new 5-star Berserker that released for FGOJP. And I know this is going to be crazy to say, but I truly believe Louhi is the best servant that has released this year, or at least one of them. But yeah, I do believe she is the best servant that has released all year. And that's crazy to say because we have seen so many amazing servants this year. But Louhi, I think, does take the cake. Like, I'm not sugarcoating or anything like that. I truly believe Louhi is probably the best servant that has released all year. I mean, we have seen a bunch of servant buffs here and there, but yeah, dude, Louhi is so strong, and man, FGO is going out with a bang this year. So yeah, Louhi, a very cute looking servant, but she does have an adult form. I did look up her history a little bit, and very interesting. Did not know she was the Witch of the North. But yeah, she is considered to be a witch, and she is a very scary witch. But yeah, Louhi, damn man, she's so strong. But let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit, check out her skills and stuff. So she has double quick, double buster, 1 art. All of them are 4 hits. Her extra is 5 hits, and then looking at her skills, her first skill increases her quick and buster performance for 3 turns, 10 to 20. I'm sorry, the party's quick and buster performance for 3 turns, 10 to 20%. So that's amazing. She is a quick servant. She has a quick MP, so obviously that extra 20% will be nice. She's obviously going to do a lot more damage with their buster cards as well. And then not only that, you're definitely going to pair her up with servants like Skasahascati Ruler, because you want to maximize the damage with her MP, because she's able to loop, which is, you know, I mean, that's a thing in FGO, right? So yeah, you're gonna definitely pair her up with Skasahascati Ruler. You definitely want to pair her up with maybe like a servant that can do some damage as well sometimes. Like, for example, you can throw in like a Kintoki, you can throw in like a Berserker with a, you know, some kind of buster MP. You can definitely give them the extra 20% buff on that buster, and then of course the quick as well, the bonus. And then of course Oberon is going to help out as well. So yeah, she can pair up with some pretty solid glass cannons and supports that are quick, and, you know, of course utilities like Oberon. She also can grant the party evasion, so again, you can give her like a glass cannon servant like Kintoki, and they'll be able to resist, you know, some damage for an attack for 3 turns. And then not only that, she adds on the darkness battlefield status on the field for 5 turns. Now this recently became something a little how do I say it, trending a little bit, because Phantom of the Opera has this ability where he does, you know, he gets a buff if he has darkness battlefield. So yeah, that's an added bonus right there. I mean, I don't really know how Phantom of the Opera will work well with her other than the darkness battlefield, but hey, you can pair her up with Phantom of the Opera if you ever wanted to. Now this is a 6-turn cooldown if you max level that. The second skill here, stuns enemy for 1 turn, all the enemies for 1 turn, which is huge. Remove their defensive buffs, which is huge. Inflicts poison for 5 turns to them, which is 1,000 to 2,000 damage, and then curse for 5 turns, 1,000 to 2,000 damage, and then reduces their healing received for 5 turns, 30 to 50%. So yeah, pretty good debuff skill as well, and there's no chance. So this is like 100% getting the stun, the poison, the curse, and yeah, this is pretty solid. Like, this is like really good. Like, this is gonna help obviously in like challenge quests. This is gonna help to, you know, of course, do more damage with her MP, make sure the enemy servants don't do anything to protect themselves, like, you know, add on a buff or anything like that. So yeah, this is a pretty solid debuff skill. And now the third skill, she can charge own MP gauge 50 to 80%. So I mean, just already having a 50% battery is already good, but on top of that, now 80. So obviously if you level up the append skill or put on some kind of CE that gives 20% MP gauge at the start of battle, obviously you're gonna get that MP gauge at 100% right away. So yeah, that's huge, right? And then she can also charge the party's MP gauge except self for 20%. So the extra 20% that she could have gave herself when it came to a 100% battery, she gives it to her party members instead, which is always nice. That doesn't hurt at all. Obviously this can give it to Scotty Ruler again. She is a AoE attacker as well, so if you need to get a little backup, then just give that 20% to the party members. And then she also has reduced all enemies critical attack chance for 3 turns. So yeah, she is already very strong just looking at her skills alone. So her passive skills, Mad Enhancement C, obviously increased Buster performance for 6 turns. She is a Berserker, so that makes sense to have. Increased own debuff resistance by 20%. And then increase own arts performance by 10%. So, I mean, she only has a single arts card, but hey, at least she'll get an extra 10% there. And then now let's talk about her MP. Her MP, increase own MP generation rate by 20% for 3 turns. This activates beforehand, deals damage to all enemies, so AoE quick, inflicts burn with 1,000 damage for 5 turns to them, and then increase party's MP generation rate except self by 20% for 3 turns. So again, you want to give that to your party members like Scotty because she's an AoE attacker as well. And then overcharge effect, increased own MP damage for 3 turns. That activates first, so that's huge if you can overcharge. And then increase party's MP damage except self for 3 turns. So yeah, if you can overcharge her, that's huge. We do have a lot of servants that can overcharge nowadays, so yeah, you see what I mean. But dude, like, the key point here is that she is an excellent Berserker. Again, just having this, the increased parties, quick and buster for 20% is already huge, and then to be able to charge her MP up to 80% is already huge. Again, that's already 100% if you have that pen skill leveled up, and like, she's definitely top class for sure. It's hard to really say if she's better than Ibuki Doji. I personally don't think she's better than Ibuki Doji or Morgan or Arjuna Alter. I do think those 3 are the top 3 Berserkers still in the game, but as a quick Berserker, she's definitely up there. Like, I do think, I mean, just quick in general, I think she's actually the best quick servant in the game as an attacker, as an AoE. So she definitely lines up with those 4 Berserkers in my opinion, or those 3 other Berserkers in my opinion. So in a way, she is the elite 4 of the she's a new member of the elite 4 of the Berserkers. So yeah, that's crazy. Like, to me, the elite 5 Berserkers are Arjuna, Morgan, Ibuki Doji, Kintoki, and now Louhi. So yeah, this is pretty crazy. They definitely went out with a bang here, gave a permanent servant OP skills, OP stats. I don't know about OP stats, but OP skills basically. A really strong MP, and yeah, this is amazing. I think it's great. It's really great to see that they're really trying to push quick to come back, and this is one way to do it. Just bring in an OP quick servant, that can do some AoE damage here as a Berserker. So yeah, that's basically going to be about it. Louhi is really strong. Now, is she a must roll? Probably not. Again, there are so many Berserkers that can do AoE damage, that can loop, so you don't necessarily need Louhi right away, especially because she's permanent, so she'll eventually roll into your Chaldea if you keep rolling. Again, the key servant that you're gonna need are Scotty Ruler and I believe Oberon. I think those two servants are gonna be the must needs, if anything. So before rolling for Louhi, just make sure if you have Scotty Ruler at least. So yeah, that's just how I see it. But Louhi is just so strong, and personally for me, I'm glad I got her really quick, and she's gonna be used a lot. I'm not gonna lie, she's gonna go farming for me quite a lot, because I've been itching to use a quick servant to loop multiple times. Like, I've been getting bored of using Ibuki Doji and Morgan for you know, the past 2-3 years. So yeah, this is actually a nice fresh take on that Berserker loop. So yeah, very excited to use Louhi in farming. But yeah, that's basically going to be about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about Louhi, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters.